If you haven't seen this clip already, then you need to, because this might be one of the funniest clips I've seen in a long time.
What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is.
There's not much in this world that brings me such unbridled joy as seeing people get what they deserve, and this is a perfect example of that. A Kick streamer has once again been harassing people for content, which seems to be all they do on that platform. But this time, things went wrong. Well, at least for the streamer. For everybody else involved, I'd say things went pretty well. I think it's well known by now that the majority of streamers on Kick stream themselves pranking people. And when I say pranking people, I of course mean that they go around harassing people and committing crimes. I mean, not even a month ago, Moist Critical posted a video about how streamers have ruined a generation.
Everyone knows that public nuisance streamers that go around harassing strangers, causing a commotion, and just making everyone's lives around them more miserable suck.
By the way, I'm pretty sure that streamer is a child. This article says that he's 14. 14! But anyway, that's not what I'm talking about today. Instead, we're going to be looking at this. So this is lilmixyx, a Kick streamer who, as I'm sure you're aware, makes great content like asking NPCs their most traumatic events, and it also seems that they found their username by using one of those SoundCloud rapper name generators. Yo, it's Lil Mixy. Yeah, Lil Mixy. Yeah, it's about to get mixy. Anyway, his about section does say that he's on the come up though, so I guess we'll see how that goes. He's an IRL streamer just like the rest of Kick, except his content is very unique. Because instead of going around harassing people in public, he goes around in public and harasses people. Wait a minute. So the clip starts with them asking this random stranger what the most traumatic event they've ever been through is.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question for an interview?
Sure, what's up?
All right, great.
Crystal.
Crystal, okay.
Crystal, what's the most traumatic event that you went through in your life?
That's a hard one. I've been through a lot.
You know, a very normal and sane thing to ask random members of the public, especially on a live stream. I would have loved to have been in that room where they're trying to think of ideas what they're going to do for today's stream, and then one of them just pops his hand up and goes, hang on guys, why don't we ask people about their trauma? And then they all stand up and start clapping as they realize that they truly are finally about to break the internet. So anyway, this lady, bless her heart, is actually answering the question very honestly. And she has to be so innocent to believe that these guys are really coming up to her and asking her this question genuinely. Because I'm not gonna lie, if a big group of people came up to me with cameras and started asking me questions about my trauma, my spidey senses are going off and I am dipping. And the reason they're doing all this is to butter up the unsuspecting victim of this prank and get this big gotcha moment where they finally get to make fun of this random stranger.
When my mom threw a lot of shit around in the apartment and just broke a lot of stuff.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Yes.
The part that I love about this the most is how they get absolutely no reaction. Like, it's very clear that the whole setup is to try and make fun of these people for something that's happened to them in their past so they can get them riled up and angry and they get their little clip for the internet. But the person here is just like, oh, okay. Is that it? Like, can you not feel the cringe in the air? And in fact, actually, I think you can tell he finds it cringy by the way he reacts afterwards when he's trying to convince himself that he really just got the clip of the century. The next part of this clip though, oh my god, the next part of this clip is so good. Because later in the stream, we see this guy come up to them and actually, you know what? Let me just let him do his thing.
Can I know like the most, nice to meet you, my name is Christopher.
I'm not shaking your hand. What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is.
That has to be one of the hardest lines I've ever heard. I mean, what really beats it? What's my most traumatic event? I don't know, but I know what yours is. Damn, that is Hall of Fame level quotations. That's the type of thing that you think of in the shower 2 weeks later when you're like, damn, I really should have said that. As you can hear him say though, this guy is the partner of the person from the earlier clip, and apparently also an absolute legend. He stood on business, said, don't mess around with my family, and then slapped the camera straight out of their hand. And if I know the type of guys that these are, that probably scared the shit out of them as well. And as you can imagine, the comments are all for it, saying things like, fucking DJ gen losers, holy shit. What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is. And then there's the gif where they're writing fire. A well-deserved, being a kick streamer doesn't give him the right to mock someone else's partner. Very true. Nothing but respect, bro stood on business. Bro stood on business for his woman. The guy's actually also a YouTuber, by the way. His name is Goop Videos, and he's made a 15-minute video explaining what happened. So you should definitely go and check that out, but we aren't done here yet because these two then went on to have a Twitter feud. And Mixy, of course, being the great content creator he was, live streamed the entire thing. This happened a few days ago, and Mixy, who claims that he really doesn't care, has tweeted about it every single day since, saying things like, "This generation weak as fuck, womp womp. No, I'm getting cancelled. You can't cancel someone that don't give a fuck, womp womp." And then he posted a 2-minute apology video where he pretends to cry because obviously, you know, he doesn't care.
I just want to say that I'm sorry about the video that I made to you guys. It ruined everything. It ruined my whole perspective on streaming. And I honestly...
I actually can't even listen to that anymore. It's annoying me to a different level. I really don't get this style of content because I wish that I could sit here and say he's doing it for the views, but that apology video has 30 likes. His last stream has 98 views. And if you go to his YouTube, his most popular video only has 250 views. So he's actually just being an asshole for the love of the game. He's getting no reward from this. And a lot of people echo this sentiment because in the comments of his apology video, you've got people saying, "Were the 10 likes worth it, bro? Less than 1k followers and 11 likes. Please put my fries in the bag. Failed kick streamer on your resume is crazy." Out of all like the copy and paste jokes that people do in comment sections, put the fries in the bag has to be one of the funniest I've seen. Damn, you know what? I don't think anybody cares, little bro. Womp womp. So you recorded this, watched it back, and something in your brain said post it, and you actually did it? You're a loser. Just give me my burger, dog, cooked. Now make me a Big Mac. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say on that. But anyway, that clip is honestly one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is.
Shout out to Goop for even coming up with that because that quote genuinely is insane. Like, it's going to go down in the Hall of Fame. And honestly, I just want to say quickly that I'm not really the type of guy to incite violence, but I genuinely do hope that more kick streamers get what's coming for them. Because it's been going on for too long now, where these kick streamers just think that they can go around and mess with people in public and do whatever they feel like, but eventually they're going to do it to the wrong person and some bad shit is going to happen. Especially in America, man. Like, I genuinely hope that nothing like that ever happens, but especially in America, you can't be doing this stuff. All it takes is for them to do it to one crazy individual, and then we're gonna see some stuff that nobody wants to even talk about. But right now, I wanna hear what you guys have to say. Do you think that he was innocently making content and the people overreacted? Or do you think he got what he deserved? Or maybe something completely different? Either way, let me know down in the comments, and whilst you're there, if you could like and subscribe, that would absolutely make my day. See ya.